Just got off the phone with my foreclosure department in San Bernardino, talking to them about the foreclosure process, the moratorium, and the new laws that are in effect for this year, 2021. Right now, there's only 66 homes in the pre-foreclosure stage in the Victor Valley, which is almost zero, of course, and 60 that are going to foreclosure in the REO stage. So with that being said, I was talking to them when the moratorium's up. She didn't have the exact, but here's one thing to keep in mind. The moratorium is on government-backed loans, Fannie and Freddie-backed loans. So they're not even allowed to file a notice of default right now. So how many foreclosures are out there? How many people are not making their payments? I don't know. I hear both sides of the story. There said there could be a bunch, and there's another one said there's hardly any. So who knows? We don't know yet until those moratoriums end. But here are some very interesting new laws that just came out. I made some quick notes. After foreclosure happens, when it does open back up to anybody and everybody to start bidding, and anybody to start to be able to foreclose, whether they're a government-backed loan or not, there's three different people that are allowed to, or three different groups are allowed, that will be allowed to bid on properties after the foreclosure sale, after the actual foreclosure sale. One of them is if they plan to occupy the home for at least a year after the foreclosure. So they still have 45 days after to meet or exceed the bidder that happened to bid and won the bid. They still have 45 days after that to be able to bid on the home. And as long as they promise to stay, I don't know how they're going to enforce that, but if they promise to stay in the home for a year and they are going to occupy that home, that's one. The second group that is exempt, or that is able to bid 45 days after the sale happens, is the eligible tenant bidder. Check this out. So the tenant didn't pay you. You end up losing your home because he didn't make any payments this whole pandemic, right? But the tenant has up to 45 days to meet or exceed the bid that happened already and purchase your property. That's crazy, right? I mean, they stayed in this home, didn't make any payments for who knows how long. We're already going on almost a year now of this whole moratorium, but yet these guys will be able to purchase the home from your foreclosure. Unbelievable. Other ones, which it doesn't really matter, that could purchase the third group would be nonprofits, state of California, universities in the state of California, so on and so forth. But very interesting information. Again, we do not know how many people are out there not making payments, in forbearance, so on and so forth. So it's going to be one to continue to keep an eye on here once we know when this moratorium ends, to see if we do see an influx. No doubt we can use the inventory, again, with super low inventory right now across the state and across the country. We could probably absorb that data, or absorb those homes, as long as the interest rate stays low. Have a great day.